Is it better to take an online class versus an on-site class? You really should take the in-person on-site class. And I'll give you a bunch of reasons why. A big part of class is the instructor looking at you and looking at your body language to see if you understand what is being taught. A good instructor will constantly be scanning the room, and she might look at me, let's say, and I got this like, weird look on my face, and they'll be like, oh, Humphrey doesn't understand. Maybe I need to explain it a different way. What happens in online class, and I know this because I used to teach a lot of online classes when I was at Cisco Meraki, because much of that was during COVID. It's very difficult for me to just do a quick scan of the room like I could if it was in person. Also, another thing is a lot of people don't turn on their video. One, they're shy, right? They don't want the video to be on them. Two, even if they turn on their video, usually most people don't have great webcams like I do. I'm running the Insta360 Link webcam right now. You can see the quality on that. But a lot of people are using the built-in webcam. It's not that great. You can't see a lot. So you can't tell if a student is really understanding. When you're in person, you can see the entire, the instructor, not just from here up. You can see everything. And a big part of Thai class is, an effective Thai class is taught all in Thai. And when you're teaching all in Thai, a lot of the instruction is going to be acting out, drawing something on the board, doing the charades to explain something. And when you can see the entire instructor and a whiteboard in one shot, it's a lot smoother, it's a lot more effective. Now, you can kind of do this in Zoom and online classes because, okay, you can see the instructor from here on up. But if the instructor needs to do a whiteboard, there's two ways of doing it. Both are kind of awkward. One is you pause the video, you switch to the whiteboard, you draw it. Does everyone understand? Hit another button, you switch back to the face mode. Another one is if they have a really good room set up for video, then it could be aimed at the instructor with the whiteboard back here, and they could kind of draw that way. But most schools are not set up that way. Most schools do not have the expertise to do that. I mean, even as a semi-legit YouTuber, for me to set something up is kind of a pain in the ass. Benefit number 3 is being able to talk to and hang out with your fellow students. At Duke, every hour we get 10 minutes break. You go to the bathroom, go to 7-Eleven. Some students do choose to just kind of wander off by themselves, but you get a lot. You know, it kind of makes sense if you're going to school and you're seeing all the other students, talk to the other students, make friends, get to know them, practice. You get to practice Thai a little bit more. We hang out after school. We hang out, you know, on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, whatever, you know, the ones you like, right? If you don't like them, then you don't need to hang out with them. So you don't get that with the online class. Online classes, we start class, there's a 10-minute break and everyone walks away from their laptop. No one's talking really, right? A 3-hour session, so classes 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. We got 2 breaks in there. 2 breaks is 20 minutes. That's potentially 20 minutes of more interaction per day. Let's multiply that by the week. 5 sessions, 100 minutes. That's 100 minutes, nearly 2 hours of extra interaction that you could have if you were in a in-person class. That's not even counting if you decide to meet up after class for study group or drinks. Okay, so I've given you 3 benefits. Is there a downside to going to class in person versus online? Well, the main downside is going to be time. What I did is I realized that I wanted to go to Duke full-time, and the past month in January, I did go full-time. I did a morning session, I did a afternoon session. And what I did is, to prepare for that, is I moved to a condo that was pretty much right next to Duke. I mean, it's a 30-second walk from my condo building to Duke. It takes longer for me to go down the elevator than to actually cross the street. So I prepared myself for that. But I know a lot of people, either they don't want to move, they like the condo that they're at, or maybe they don't want to pay the premium is inevitably but going to come when you're living on Soi 13, on Sukhumvit Soi 13. You're closer to downtown, rents are going to be higher. Also prepping yourself is, take the shower, do your hair, brush your teeth, whatever. when you're doing an online class, no one cares if you didn't brush your teeth. You could just throw on a shirt or even a hoodie. Like, you don't really need to dress up for an online class. And I guess if it's really bad, you don't even need to turn on your video. Just keep the webcam off, right? In short, if you can, if you're able to, your time allows it, take the on-site in-person class over online. But if your only choice is, if the only thing you can do is an online class, then that's okay. I mean, you're still learning, and really at the end of the day, any way that you're learning Thai, whether it be by yourself, whether it be on site, whether it be online, it's okay. As long as you're learning Thai, as long as you are progressing and taking the effort in learning, thumbs up to you, double thumbs up to you. You're doing something that very few people out there actually take the effort to do. So congratulations. All right, Humphrey with Router Guides. If you have any questions and comments, just put them in the section below. And as always, stay safe, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.